हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। मेरे चैनल पर आप सबका स्वागत है। सो लास्ट हम लोग ने एक्ट 1 और एक्ट 2 का क्विक रिवीजन करा था ताकि वी आर अप टू डेट विद एक्ट 3। अगर आपने वो वीडियो नहीं देखी है एंड यू हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट एक्ट 1 एंड एक्ट 2, द स्टोरी ऑफ टेम्पेस्ट, द कैरेक्टर्स, प्लीज गो एंड वॉच दैट वीडियो। द लिंक इज बिलो दिस वीडियो इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स। तो आप वो वाला वीडियो देखो और फिर ये वाला वीडियो देखना शुरू करो। यूल बी एब्सोल्युटली क्लियर अबाउट the story, the plot, and the characters of Tempest. So, without wasting any more time, we will start Act 3, Scene 1, line by line explanation. So, I would suggest that you keep your text in front of you to mark the important things. तो एक्ट 3 सीन 1 जो है शुरू होता है फर्डिनेंड से। फर्डिनेंड क्या कर रहे हैं? लॉग्स उठा रहे हैं, जो वुड्स हैं वो उठा रहे हैं। वो जो है एक जगह से उठा के दूसरी जगह पाइल अप कर रहे हैं। तो ये काम फर्डिनेंड क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि आपको याद होगा प्रोस्पेरो कहता है कि मैं जो हूँ मिरांडा और तुम्हारी शादी या तुम्हारा यूनियन इतनी जल्दी तो नहीं होने दूंगा। आई एम गोइंग टू टेस्ट यू फॉर माई डॉटर दैट वेदर यू आर डिजर्विंग और नॉट। सो बेसिकली Prospero has given Ferdinand this task, this humble task, this low task of picking up the logs and piling them. So basically, who is Ferdinand? Ferdinand is the Prince of Naples. वो अलोंसो का बेटा है, राइट? और उसके लिए ये सब काम करना बहुत ही लो लेवल है, बट स्टिल ही इज डूइंग दिस टास्क बिकॉज इट इज फॉर मिरांडा। सो लाइन बाय लाइन एक्सप्लेनेशन शुरू करने से पहले आई क्विकली रिमाइंड यू to like my video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Ferdinand, there be some sports are painful, and their labor delight in them sets off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone. So here Ferdinand is saying that there are some sports, there are some tasks which are very painful, and their labor delight in them sets off. But that pain is set off, that pain is gone, that pain is lessened because there is a delight in them, in it, because there is a pleasure in doing that. What pleasure is he getting right now? He is delightful because he is doing this for Miranda. The end result of doing this work is marrying Miranda. Therefore, he is delighted to do this sport. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, मतलब कि कुछ जो है ऐसे मीन टास्क, कुछ ऐसे लो टास्क जो है बहुत ही नोबल पर्पसेस के लिए होते हैं, राइट? सो नोबली अंडरगॉन आर डन फॉर नोबल पर्पसेस, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This my mean task would be as heavy to me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead. This is a very mean task. This is a very base task, and it would be very heavy for me. It would be very boring for me. But the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead. But the mistress, but who is the mistress here? Miranda. But जिसके लिए मैं ये चीज कर रहा हूँ, I serve quickens what's dead. It quickens what's dead, matlab that it even make the dead man alive. Whatever is dead inside me, it makes it alive, and I'm delightful to do this job and makes my labors pleasure and make everything pleasurable. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father, scrapped, and he is composed of harshness. That this woman, Miranda, is 10 times more gentle than her father, Prospero. Her father scrapped matlab irritable father. So she is more gentle, 10 times more gentle than her irritable father, and that father is composed of only harshness. I must remove some thousand of these logs and pile them up upon a sore injunction. That I have to remove so many logs from here and pile them upon a sore injunction, upon against the severe punishment which I have received. Sore injunction, severe punishment, कि मुझे इतनी भारी भरकम एक punishment मिली है, उसकी वजह से मुझे ये logs उठाकर रखने पड़ रहे हैं. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me works and says such baseness had never like executor. मेरी मिस्ट्रेस मुझे देखकर रो रही है. She is crying, she is weeping, seeing me work so hard because she thinks that such baseness, such low tasks are not meant for me, for a person like me. Executor, the person who is doing this task. Who is doing this task? A prince is doing this task. So Miranda thinks it is not made for you, but you are doing this. I forget, but these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors most busiest when I do it. I forget everything because these sweet thoughts of Miranda refreshes my mind, and I am um, and I am not at all busy, and I do not feel busy. I do not feel that I'm doing anything. It feels I'm doing nothing at all. So basically Ferdinand is given this task, लेकिन उसको ये task बहुत easy लग रहा है because मिरांडा को पाने का एक डिलाइट है उस टास्क में. So I won't be able to explain each and everything line by line, but I will explain the important speeches in it. Next is also important. तो जो भी मैं समझा रही हूँ line by line, that means it's important. Then I'll be skipping कि बता कर कि इसमें क्या हो रहा है. Miranda. Enter Miranda and Prospero at a distance unseen. अब इस सीन में क्या है कि Prospero unseen है, कहीं दूर distance में खड़े हैं, but वो इन दोनों को देख रहे हैं. Miranda, alas now pray you, I request you, work not so hard, do not work so hard. I would the lightning had burnt up those logs that you are enjoined to pile, that I wish that lightning burns up these logs that you are ordered to pile up. Pray, set it down and rest you. I request you to set all these logs down and take some rest. When this burns, it will weep for having wearied you. जब ये logs burn होंगे ना, ये logs भी रोएंगे. These logs will also cry for making you tired. Wearied you for making you tired. My father is hard at study. Pray, now rest yourself. My father is busy in his study right now, so you can rest right now. He's safe for these 3 hours. He won't be coming back for 3 hours, so you can go and rest quickly. Ferdinand, oh most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do. But अगर मैं रेस्ट लेता हूँ तो sun जो है मेरे काम करने से पहले ही जो है set हो जाएगा. And I don't want to do that. I want to finish my task before the sun sets. Miranda, if you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs the while. Pray give me that. I'll carry it to the pile. She's saying that please you rest. और तब तक के लिए मैं तुम्हारे logs उठा लेती हूँ. I'll pick up these wood. और I request you, give me this. I'll carry the pile. ये वाला pile जो है मैं जाकर रख देती हूँ. तब तक के लिए तुम rest कर लो please. Ferdinand, no precious creature, I had rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy. That no precious creature, I cannot do this to you. I would rather crack my sinews, मेरी सारी muscles चाहे break हो जाए आज, मेरी back टूट जाए, break my back, but I cannot give you such a dishonorable task while I sit lazy by. और मैं ऐसा नहीं कर सकता कि मैं जो हूँ lazy बैठा हूँ, rest कर रहा हूँ, and I'm asking you to pick up the logs. I cannot do that. Miranda, it would become me as well as it does you, and I should do it. That it is the same for me as it is for you. You are also the son of a prince. I'm also a daughter of a former king, right? So it is as much a task for you as it is for me. So it's okay. I will do it. I should do it with much more ease, but I will be able to do it with much more ease, for my goodwill is to it, and yours is against it. I will be able to do this task really in an easy manner because I wish to do this and you are forced to do this. Right? तुम्हें force करा गया है, इस वजह से तुम्हें ये काम भारी लगेगा, but मेरी will है इसमें ये करने में, इसलिए मेरे लिए आसान है. Let me do it. प्रोस्पेरो मजे ले रहे हैं, बहुत दूर खड़े हैं, वो देख रहे हैं दोनों को. पुअर वर्म thou art infected, this visitation shows it. That poor thing, तुम दोनों infected हो. Infected, you are infected with love now. और this visitation, this visit which Miranda has paid to you shows all of it. Miranda, you look weary, you look tired. Ferdinand, no noble mistress, it is fresh morning with me when you are by at night. कि मेरे लिए रात को भी दिन हो जाता है जब तुम मेरे साथ होती हो. Right? So, no noble mistress, it is fresh morning with me when you are by at night. I do beseech you, I request you chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name? तो मेरे को जो है तुम अपना नाम बता दो ताकि मैं अपनी prayers में तुम्हें बोल सकूं. Miranda, oh my father, I have broke your hest to say so. So वैसे ही वो मिरांडा बोलती है और मिरांडा बोलते ही उसे याद आता है कि उसने तो अपने फादर को प्रॉमिस करा है कि वो अपना नेम किसी को बता नहीं सकती फर्डिनेंड को. तो लेकिन वो इतने प्यार से पूछता है कि उसके मुंह से एकदम से निकल जाता है मिरांडा, एंड देन शी पॉजेस एंड से, ओ माय फादर, आई हैव ब्रोकन योर हेस्ट, योर प्रॉमिस टू से सो, मैंने आपका प्रॉमिस तोड़ दिया फादर। फादर तो खुश हो रहे हैं बिकॉज फादर एक्चुअली वांटेड दिस, प्रॉस्पेरो वांटेड देम टू कम टुगेदर सो दैट ही कुड rejuvenate the two families and reconcile the whole plot. Ferdinand admired Miranda, indeed the top of admiration, worth what's dearest to the world. तुम बहुत ही admired हो, admiration के भी top पे हो, उससे भी ऊपर कोई word होगा, admiration से तुम वहां पर हो. Then he tells that I have eyed many ladies, I have visited and I have seen many ladies and I have been in kind of relation with many ladies. कभी कभी जो है उनकी जो harmony of their tongues है, उनकी sweet voice जो है मुझे attract कर लेती है, hath into bondage that it attracted me and brought my too diligent ear. तो कई बार उनकी स्वीट वॉइस ने मुझे अट्रैक्ट करा, कई बार कुछ कुछ वर्च्यूज ने अट्रैक्ट किया, लेकिन कभी भी आई हैव नेवर लव्ड एनी वुमन with so full soul, लेकिन whole heartedly I could not love anybody because something or the other was off with them. That I used to like her voice, something was off. I used to like someone's eyes and something else was off with them. तो वो कह रहा है कि but तुम जो हो, oh you so perfect and so peerless are created of every creature's best. but तुम जो हो, तुम सारे इन सारी women से जितनी मैं मिला हूँ, उन सब के जो बेस्ट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स थे, तुम सब उससे बनी हो and you do not have any fault in yourself. Therefore I love you wholeheartedly. इससे पहले मैं किसी women को भी wholeheartedly प्यार नहीं कर पाया. Now this is also important when Miranda says I do not know one of my sex, no woman's face remember, कि मैंने आज तक जो है और किसी वुमेन का चेहरा ही नहीं देखा अपने सिवा, बिकॉज वो तो साइलेंट में है, वहां पे प्रॉस्पेरो है, कैलिबन है, एरियल है. तो वो कहती कि मैंने तो किसी का आज तक वुमेन का ना चेहरा देखा है, और मैंने सिर्फ अपना मिरर में इमेज देखी है, और ना ही मैंने कोई मैन देखा है अपने फादर के सिवा. तो अपनी एज का मैंने कोई मैन भी नहीं देखा है. तो इसलिए आई एम वेरी स्किललेस ऑफ हाउ फीचर्स आर अब्रॉड. आई डू नॉट नो कि बाहर जो है, मेरी कंट्री से बाहर या मेरे आइलैंड से बाहर कैसे मेन होते हैं. बट by my modesty, the jewel in my dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you. बट वो कहती है कि मेरी मॉडेस्टी जो है, the only jewel in my dower, the only jewel in my dower, कि मेरे को डाउरी में सबसे बड़ी जो चीज मिली है, मेरे को इनहेरिटेंस में सबसे बड़ी जो चीज मिली है, वो मेरी मॉडेस्टी है. तो बाय माई मॉडेस्टी मैं ये वादा कर सकती हूँ कि मुझे और कोई पसंद ही नहीं आएगा. आई विल ऑलवेज वॉन्ट यू एज माई कंपेनियन, चाहे मैं जाकर जितने भी मैन की शक्ल देख लूँ. नॉर कैन इमेजिनेशन फॉर्म अ शेप बिसाइड्स योर सेल्फ टू लाइक ऑफ. कहते मेरी इमेजिनेशन कोई और मैन इमेजिन ही नहीं कर सकती अदर दैन यू. I do not want anyone else to be my companion other than you. But I prattle something too wildly, and my father's precepts I therein forget. And I prattle, मैं इतना कुछ बोली जा रही हूँ, इतना frankly तुमसे बोली जा रही हूँ, and wildly बोली जा रही हूँ, और मैं अपने father के सारे orders, मैं अपने father के सारे promises भूल गई हूँ. And I'm so frank with you that I'm appreciating you, I'm telling you that I'm falling in love with you. Ferdinand कहता है, I am in my condition a prince, Miranda. मैं जो हूँ एक prince हूँ. I do think a king I would not so. I also think that I could be the king. I dare not think so because I do not want to make sure that my father is dead. क्योंकि अलोंसो तो कहीं और है. फर्डिनेंड को लगता है अलोंसो इज नो मोर, अलोंसो को लग रहा है फर्डिनेंड इज नो मोर. तो फर्डिनेंड कहता है कि जहां तक मुझे लगता है आई एम ऑल्सो किंग. बट उसके बाद भी मैं ये वुडन स्लेवरी कर रहा हूँ, उसके बाद भी मैं ये लॉग्स उठा रहा हूँ, और ये लॉग्स उठाना मेरे लिए उतना ही नीच काम है जितना कि अगर कोई फ्लाई, अगर कोई मक्खी जो कि गार्बेज में बैठ के आई हो वो मेरे मुंह पे बैठ जाए. सो इट्स लाइक इट इज सच अ लो टास्क according to a king, but still I am doing this because I want to be with you. Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service. तो वो कहता है जिस मोमेंट पे मैंने तुम्हें देखा, पहली नजर पे पहली नजर में दीवाना कर दिया, right? So whatever the song is, I don't remember, but actually he's trying to say that कि hear my soul speak, the very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service. There resides to make me slave to it, and for your sake am I this patient logman. That जैसे ही मैंने तुम्हें देखा, my heart flew to your service. I want to be your slave. Make me your slave, and for your sake only, I am doing this task of slavery. I am this patient logman because I know the result of this could be marrying you. मिरांडा इतना सा बोल लिया उसने, उसके बाद भी what Miranda is saying, do you love me? Ferdinand, oh heaven, no earth, bear witness to this sound, and crown what I profess with kind event if I speak true. That, oh heaven, oh earth, please bear witness to this sound, whatever I'm saying, please listen to it very, very carefully, and crown what I profess with kind event, and crown me if everything I speak is truth. If I speak true, if hollowly invert, what best is boarded me to mischief? So अगर मैं hollowly invert हूँ, अगर मैं ये सब hollow बोल रहा हूँ, false बोल रहा हूँ, then you can do whatever, turn everything into evil, and make my accomplishment, or take my accomplishment into dust. Beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, and honor you. That I love you beyond every limit of this world, prize you, value you, and honor you. Miranda, I am a fool to weep at what I'm glad of. I don't know why I'm crying at what I'm glad of. Basically, she's overwhelmed. Fair encounter of two most rare affection, Prospero says, aside. Aside मतलब दूर खड़ा हुआ है. वो कहता है कि फेयर एनकाउंटर कितना अच्छा लग रहा है कि दो रेयर अफेक्शंस मिल रहे हैं, दो दिल मिल रहे हैं. Heavens rain grace on that which breeds between them. May heaven bless them. Whatever is breeding between them, or whatever the love is developing between them, may heaven bless them. Ferdinand, wherefore weep you? Why are you crying? So Miranda says, I am crying at my unworthiness, and I dare not offer what I desire to give. I don't know how to tell you that I desire to love you, but I'm not able to say it because उसके दिमाग में उसके father भी है. That what would her father think when he'll come to know that इसने इतना सा बोल दिया, उसको promise कर दिया है. And much less take what I shall die to want. But अगर मैं नहीं भी बोलूँगी, I will die to want it. I will die to want to take your love. But this is trifling. ये सब useless है. And all the more it seeks to hide itself. ये सब useless है. जितना मैं उसे छुपाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ, उतना ही the bigger bulk it shows. उतना ही my love is showing itself. Hence bashful cunning. Hence I do not want this shamefulness that betrays the purpose, this shame, this shyness, this innocence which is hiding the person I am actually. And prompt me plain and holy innocence, and please give me plain and holy innocence so that I can say straight away whatever I want to say. I am your wife if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid. That I want to be your wife if you want to marry me. Otherwise, I'll die a maiden. I will not marry anyone in your name. To be your fellow, you may deny me. You can deny me to be your companion, but I will always be your servant, whether you will or not. Whether you will accept it or not, I am ready to be your servant. I love you so much. Ferdinand, my mistress dearest, and I thus humble ever. Ferdinand says that you will be my wife, my mistress dearest, and I thus humble ever. I will ever be your humble servant. Miranda, my husband then, Ferdinand, I with a heart as willing as bondage ever of freedom. That I am your husband with all the heart. और इतना ज़्यादा, a heart that is willing. एक बंद इंसान को, एक कैद इंसान को जितना फ्रीडम प्यारा है, उतना ही my heart is willing to be with yours. Here's my hand. So Ferdinand कहता है here's my hand, और Miranda कहती है and mine, with my heart in it. My heart is in my hand and I'm offering it to you, and now farewell till half an hour hence. तो Miranda कहती है now we'll meet after half an hour. Ferdinand कहता है a thousand farewell. Exit करते हैं Ferdinand और Miranda. एंड प्रोस्पेरो जो हैं जब ये एग्जिट कर जाते हैं, वो कहते हैं सो ग्लैड ऑफ दिस एज दे आई कैन नॉट बी हु आर सरप्राइज्ड विद ऑल. जितना ये ग्लैड है, आई कैन नॉट बी दैट ग्लैड because they are surprised of what is breeding between them. But I have plotted this, I planned this, so I'm not as surprised, but I'm still glad. But my rejoicing at nothing can be more. But I'm very happy that my daughter has found a man. I will to my book for yet a supper time. So I will go to my book for yet before supper time. मस्ट आई परफॉर्म मच बिजनेस अपरटेनिंग, जो रिमेनिंग बिजनेस है, मुझे बहुत सारी चीजें अपने सपर टाइम से पहले करनी है, सो आई मस्ट गो. This was the end to Act 3, Scene 1. Hope it is clear to you. So if you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section, and do tell me, did you like the explanation? What do you expect more from me? And do not forget to like the video. It motivates us to create more content like this to make literature easy for you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.